a steal is going down by 1 up. Can they hold on? He's getting shot and he has to pull off of it. That sightline was amazing by Spawns. He's now set up. They're in control of this and he just bounces out of there. Grab it and go from there.
It's a good position, of course. Oh, great C4 from Llama. Can't believe he's got away with that one. Taking shots, they have to do this right now. It's now or never. Otherwise, Pioneers are going through. But Pioneers are absolutely flawless. Spawns gets the kill on Akazo. Graziv surely not long for this world. Spawns gets another. And that is Pioneers making it look easy, booking their spot to Stockholm.
Hey guys, welcome to a very interesting video where I am going to take our time going through and interviewing with the Kansas City Pioneers finals team. It's an honor to have a chat with them. They're absolutely amazing team, and especially after their great success into qualifying into the major that is ahead with us in DreamHack Stockholm. So sit back, relax, grab a little bit of popcorn because you're about to learn something a bit new about Kansas City Pioneers.
Oh, good. Wait, hold on. Special appearance.
Oh no.
Buddy.
It's Buddy.
Oh my god, there's a dog.
Buddy.
Give me 1 second.
Buddy in the interview.
Buddy. What the heck?
God, you now have to
Put
show
it
the
back.
dog on stream.
Yeah.
Got you, bro. Buddy, what are you
There
doing?
he is.
Oh my god! Guys, introduce yourselves. We'll start from light, medium, then heavy.
Hey. My name is Hdsponz. I go by Spawns. I'm the light player for KCP.
And I'm Brendy. I play medium for KCP.
I'm Llama. I play heavy for the Kansas City Pioneers.
Let's go. Let's talk about KCP and, of course, it being such a new team towards the finals. You got signed. You're part of this team. We had a brief discussion before about how much they've got you involved with the kind of the ins and outs. What was the attraction towards KCP amongst other teams that had approached you at the time?
I think it was how good of guys they were, as well as how close they were working with Embark, that really made us go with them. I mean, we like all of them. They're really supportive people. And yeah, we appreciate all of them.
We have to, first of all, congratulate you for qualifying to the majors. Pretty much, and let's just sum it up in an easy way, quite an easy run. You faced against Fire Strays, 1 up, and the 3 face tiers on Fortune Stadium to kick things off. What was kind of the mindset and the strategy to go into a game against essentially 3 we would describe as a death pool, death group? What was that strategy?
Yeah. I was very nervous going in. I'll just start with that. Because people were saying like we had the hardest group. And we were also playing like last, like we were the last group. And we saw like Nightmare not make it, we saw SSG not make it like through the first round.
Whew.
So I was very nervous, but we just played our game. Like we took every 3v3 we could, won every 3v3, and then like focused on getting the easiest team in to just punch our spot into the major instantly, because we didn't want to play for 12 hours on Sunday. So we played for like 3 hours, which is chill.
We just knew we had to be in first. That was like our main goal, was to be in first when the time 5 and 6 spawned, and we were going to be good to go.
And you got blessed with that cash out. Being spawned out, you camped it, did extremely well you say extremely well. You basically had no pressure throughout that final minute 30 to play with. The 11 seconds drop down. We see 3 face tiers go in. What's that kind of game plan? How do you change from being aggressive to constantly fight for the cash out to essentially stay alive so you're not going to lose the money, but also be aggressive to control the game? How do you go about that?
We knew, I I personally ran across the map and hid in the corner for a good amount of time so that my team could go and put pressure without having, even if they both died, we still would have been in first place by over $5,000. And once the second place team wiped themselves out, I was able to go over there and also start shooting because there's no worry to wipe at all. So we were holding first place the whole time.
Perfect. And then you've somehow brought forward one up into the next rounds. I think three face of tears would have been the preferable one as they were at the bottom at the time, but one up would advance through. But you guys made light work of them. 2-0, 2-0 in Fortune and Natatomi. Is that the greatest feeling? And how did you go about preparing yourself for a short switch from going from cash out to that intense 1v1 battle?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a relief for us after we made it through that cash out and got them in. We weren't really too stressed going in. It's like a big weight was lifted off our shoulders. And our strategy was simply don't let them set up, don't respect their space, get in their face. We know we can't get winched, and they can. So let's take advantage of that.
They also weren't playing any heals, so any
Yeah, no
damage
heals.
was
No.
just there. So we as soon as we put any damage, we were going off it.
Perfect, perfect. And now to kind of get into I want to understand you guys. What was the first games that you guys became competitive in? What was like the inspiration to get competitive as well? So what inspired you and what game was it?
I mean, I've been gaming since I was like very young, so like it's always been in like my routine. Like I always just love gaming. And then like first like real competitive like environment I was in was very recently. It was in Rainbow Six Siege where I played on a team, and we were like T3, which is like right in the middle, but it was like super fun, and I love playing that game. So, and then I kind of just started shifting to the finals, and then I saw the esports start growing, and I kind of just rode that wave. So, never looked back. So,
Like first game ever, I'm just gonna go with like whatever got me to play video games competitively is a game called Left 4 Dead. It's a shooter. It's uh it's a 4 survivor versus 4 zombie shooter game, bro. And I played that game and just the teamwork that it takes to play as the survivors and all that just really got me into like team games. And from there it was like Overwatch, Fortnite, and then Call of Duty, and then we landed on the finals.
I mean, yeah, for me, Fortnite was probably the game that made me want to play competitive a lot more. I started dumping hours into that game. It was so much fun, and it was something that, you could get better with call outs, you can get better with how you move, how you build, all sorts of stuff. So that aspect of growth, how I can always be getting better, was pretty appealing to me.
And I guess probably the next question is what was it about the finals that became so attractive to you? What was the appeal behind the game to switch from your respective competitive scenes?
I mean, yeah, I played it during the open beta, and I was like, this game's really cool. I was playing M60 heavy, charge and slam. It was like, most fun I've had on a release of a game. And then what made me switch from Overwatch? I mean, Overwatch was getting so cancerous. Like they're dropping all these like Mauga. I'm just not playing against that. So switching to the finals, never looked back. It's been amazing, even through some of the more tough balance changes like Pike or whatever. It's still a super fun game.
For me, so yeah, it was mostly the movement of the game, like how you can mantle windows, you can mantle to the roof. I just got tired of like all the other games feel really stiff unless you're playing like I don't know something like Apex. But it was the movement and all the gunfighting, and then me, I really like just the whole concept of cash out is just it's like yeah, just be grief or be griefed, and so like you play your game and it's just I don't know. It's the best shooter there's ever been.
yeah, I had a blast in the open beta. I remember. Uh, yeah, I really like the graphics of the game. I thought it looked really good, just because it's like a newer game, like newer graphics. Um, and yeah, like comparing it to Siege, like looking back, Siege is like super clunky. Like you just slow. I don't know. It's just like a different type of game. So I like the higher, like the faster pace kind of shooter. So that's what kind of drew me in.
Of you have competed started playing through in the open beta. What was the first tournament you guys individually went together? Well, not together, but like individually played into.
In
And
Breakout season
Brendy,
1.
yeah, you're the earliest.
Yeah, I played in Breakout.
And then
Yeah.
I think me and
That was
Llama, like Pro Hub Season 0 was like the introductory
Yeah, the qualifier.
tournament. And
That
like I
was the
remember us
first
going
one.
like undefeated through the qualifier, and that felt really good. And then did really well in the season too.
So, Brendy, did you ever do any of the kill races before then?
No, no, I didn't. I wasn't a part of
Oh,
any of the KR days. I got into KR as soon as it kind of imploded on itself. And then right after that I made my own because I got tired of that. And that's how HF was born right after that.
yeah, we don't talk about the implosion of kill races.
KR.
Catchy Rivals and World the Finals World League totally was not part of that. Anyways, moving on, and it kind of Llama and Spawn, you kind of like gatewayed perfectly about the pro hubs. You two started Team Deer. You came into season 0. This was probably the biggest stage that the finals had, and Europe went been and gone, done their thing. All eyes are on NA, and Llama. Why? Why the sledge? Out of all weapons, why the sledge?
I mean, I thought it was the most powerful weapon, and I was also like the best sledge player by far, and so I thought it just made the most sense to run that.
You
Most,
definitely
and it was also like kind of the highest DPS if you
Yeah.
think about it. SA12 used to out DPS it, but if you throw in like throwing a goo at somebody's feet to block 2 shots and then you get another left click melee, like it was definitely the highest DPS.
you definitely surprised a lot of people and drew attention towards you. Because then you guys Llama and Spons, you both put yourself third in that year. You massively went above and beyond. Brendy, not as good a story from you. But what was it that kind of brought you all together? What was kind of the key glue that made you guys realize, well, we need Brendy on our team, and this is what's going to make what we now know as the Kansas City Pioneers.
I mean, yeah, after PHL season 0, we were kind of in a medium pickle because we didn't really want to keep playing with Boo Boo, even though he's a goat, and I'll get to see him at the major. But Holto's Finest was kind of decomposing, and we were looking for a medium who would bring us experience and a good IGL. And we knew Brendy was going to be super goated. And also, I was switching off the sledge onto the SA12, so I knew I couldn't IGL the team anymore. I needed a different role on the team, so we picked up Brendy.
Brendy, how did you feel to join the two goats amongst the North American scene?
No, it was awesome. We definitely had our
Trials and
definitely had our
tribulations.
trials. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
we had our trials and we went through a lot of work trying to get to where we are today. And it was a good time, bro. It took us a little bit, but we at this point it's seeming we're a lot more steady and a lot more consistent with how we're playing together and learning how one another plays. I mean, these two, they have great chemistry together, but coming in and playing for what is basically just a totally different team, it took a little bit to get everybody on the same page with how we wanted to play
Yeah.
in
We
our
scrimmed a
roles.
lot.
Yeah,
We
we
scrimmed
definitely
like every day for like 2 months. It felt like we were grinding
It
and
was a
like
lot.
it was
two,
definitely
three
longer than
blocks a
that.
day. So, but yeah, we've worked hard to get here. So,
The hard work clearly paid off. Take season 1 of the Pro Hubs League. you seeded really well, putting yourself fourth seeded within North America, and then to go into the champs, you were then officially ranked eighth seeded, which got you that qualification, punched a ticket in. You pushed all the way to the lower quarters. Would you see that as a great start for a new formed team, or was there things that you felt you let up? There was opportunities that were missed.
I think we could have done a lot better, but I remember like that was like the end of PHL was like a week or maybe 2 weeks right before the open quals for the major, if I'm remembering that right. So I think maybe we were a little distracted, but like I think we could have done a lot better, obviously. But I think like the major was like our main goal, but we definitely played our hearts out in PHL.
We yeah, actually I kind of yeah, we've played so many games recently that I honestly it's all kind of like running
Yeah,
together
I
with
kind of forgot.
all the brackets. I just they're all running together in my head.
That was when we beat
We
Envy in the
beat
lower
Envy.
bracket.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
Like
that was like
we
our
did we
peak,
were
and
doing
then we
okay.
lost
We
to
were doing
like
good. I think we
Abor or
lost to
something.
Abora, bro. Yeah, I think we did some dumb shit and we ended up losing. So
Yeah, but,
Season 8. Only talk about it is meta. Everyone's turning around saying there's changes. I know from our previous conversation you said it hasn't. What is in your individual classes? What is in your eyes the meta of season 8? What is the class that you would recommend people to go and use amongst your class? We'll start from light and go up.
yeah, I think the dash will always be the meta, and then obviously like Thermal Vision got vaulted for season 8, and I saw literally nobody using Invis still. So I don't think Invis is meta. I think Dash is gonna stay meta through the major. And then for gun, it's just not the 93R is just like the best all rounder. So it just has like so much like potential in team fights. It's really good at like you can like get bursts out and then you can like glitch and heal. And you don't have to like hold a beam on them like the ARN. So like the burst pistol is just it's just the best right now.
for medium, I'm gonna go with it's probably the FAMAS, and then if you are in a room close range, maybe you go with the P90. And then like for like off range, the repeater's actually super good. This season has moved away from DMAT and everybody is running heal beam now with the nerfs to DMAT. So I'm always gonna still run goo. That's always gonna be my meta pick. And I think that's it for medium.
Heavy, obviously, you wanna run the winch claw, even though it's a little bit more punishing when you miss it now or when you hit it, obviously. But the BFR Titan would definitely be the gun to learn and the gun to watch out for. It's super strong. Two tapping lights. I mean, two tapping mediums to the head. It's disgusting, especially when you pair it with the winch, when you can get an almost guaranteed headshot off the winch. And I think SA-12 is still the dominant pick for the close range maps, though. I mean, yeah.
To finish it all off, I have a little fun game to play with you guys. All right. So this is a game where you are only going to speak when you hear player better than you. All right.
Oh no.
Are we doing like one at a time or like as a team?
As a team, as a team.
Okay.
So just chip in when you hear somebody who is better than you. All right. I've only got a few, so let's see how far we can go. Hashi. Ooh, silence. Evolution. Mr. Red Fox. Strike. Lasagna.
Yeah, Lasagna's a go, bro.
Yeah, I think
He's the goat. I mean, yeah.
Lasagna's the go. He's the go.
He's
He's
goated.
good.
like he wins everything.
Oh,
He's
it
dead.
I was
seems
gonna say
king.
he's definitely a hitter.
That'd be
we,
great.
we,
Yeah.
we
I don't know
stuck
how
at
we're switching
lasagna.
from
I
Red
learned
Fox
Mr.
to
Red Fox.
Lasagna. I don't know who these guys are. But
I
yeah,
did not
Lasagna's the
like
goat.
Hashi. I know Hashi.
Yeah, I
Evolution,
know
Mr. Red
Hashi.
Fox. Don't know those
Yeah,
guys.
Hashi definitely better than those guys, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean Lasagna's the goat.
We're going to quickly go through the last few. Would you have spoken for graduating?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Grad
Oh,
grad is my
king. That's
father.
king.
Of course.
That's king.
We
Stooge.
love Brandon.
Oh
Stu's
yeah,
also king. Stu's
come
like,
on now. What are we saying, bro? 6'4",
Stu's like old big
dreadhead.
blades, yeah.
Nonchalant king.
He's super
Nonchalant.
nonchalant, yeah.
Carnifex.
Nah, hell nah.
Fuck no. Sorry.
They're
Okay,
evil.
You? Are we serious?
No.
Telco.
No.
I've given a Toko so many second places. Love you, dog, but like not happening.
Thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Good luck with the major. Do you guys have any final words before we end?
Yeah.
Our bundle.
Buy our
Yep,
bundle,
that's what
buy
I
our
was gonna say, too.
jerseys.
Let's go.
Come on now,
Yeah.
guys. They're goated.
Go to jerseys.
Go
Let's go.
KCP.
Thank you very much all for watching, and you all have an absolutely amazing day.